we could do this the correct way. We could actually just have some fun. We could play Game of Thrones. We could find out who our new king's gonna be or our queen. But all of you guys, y'all gotta start off as a maid or a peasant, okay? Nobody who becomes king or queen starts out as a king or queen. You know what I'm saying? You start your way at the bottom. You gotta make your way to the top. So, peasants and maids, whoever gets 10, right, that team wins. The king gotta hold it down for himself. I'm saying, you wanna be at the top, you're by yourself. So the king gotta get 10 by himself. So if either of the maids or peasants get 10, then that team wins, and whoever has the most out of that team, whoever guesses the most correct words out of that team, becomes our king or our queen. So before we do that, let's vibe out together. What's happening? I'm paying attention to the chat. What's happening? You want to be a horse. All right, follow me. You get the horse around right here. Okay, mister? Kip. All right, Kip. You're a horse, okay? At the max hole, okay? You can be a horse all you want over there. How's it going? Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, Kip is finally a horse, okay? He's a horse at the worst list. Mama Bear, how you doing? Emma Shepherd, how you doing, Emma? We're at the Wu Library, all right? We're at the library in Worcester. Ooh, Tennessee's in this motherfucker. Okay, Tennessee. I'm gonna let you know, Tennessee. When you see me at the library, I get to rest my voice. My voice has became raspy. So I get to rest my voice until 9:30 p.m. And then 9:30 p.m. we turn the fuck up and we show people why we're the home of the vibes. So thank you for visiting. All right, we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling though. But yeah, I appreciate Tennessee being here with us. Yo, Gabe, good looking out with the follow, Gabe. Yo, last night we actually touched 250K. I'm actually proud of us. I'm proud of Worcester, Massachusetts, and I'm proud of everybody outside of Worcester, Massachusetts who contributed to that. That was very huge for me. It was very huge for the city. Yo, Raina. Raina. Don't fuck around and find out, Raina. You do not want to end up on this list, Raina. You don't want to fuck around and find out, Raina, because don't think because I'm in the library, it can't go down like that. Raina, you want to be on this list right here. This is the list that you want to go on. You need to be on this list, the good citizens list. Okay, Raina? But you gotta strive for excellence, Raina. You gotta be selfless, not selfish. No, Raina, you're not always there. I don't think you made it there once. You keep testing the waters. I'm gonna show you where you gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna show you where you gotta go if you keep testing them. Raina, follow me. This is where you're going, Raina. Nah, it's too late, Raina. It's too late. Once you're on the list, I can't take you off. Yo, Byron, what's up, man? Yo, in due time, we'll be up in Marlboro. I'm saying we want to represent. We're representing all of Worcester. Okay, we got a plan for everything. I'm saying hopefully we get like a tour bus or something, and then we'll be able to do it all. Who's looking for a life sentence? Yo, Tiana, how you doing? Yo, Jazz, let me tell you what's on my head. Follow me. Follow me, Jazz. Okay, Jazz just fucked around and found out that you're on the worst list. Okay, Jazz, you don't come in here and ask a man any questions while he's on this period, okay, Jazz? You're gonna learn a valuable lesson right here, all right? We put people in this hole so that they could learn their lessons, they could learn their ways, they could become better people. So hopefully by tomorrow, you'll be better, you'll be reformed, and maybe you might just make my good citizens list. But Jazz, laughing doesn't help, so follow me, Jazz. We're just gonna put you back in because you seem like you're not understanding anything I'm talking about here, Jazz. So we're gonna give you more time, Jazz. Okay? And just like that, Jazz has became a 2-time offender. Like, Jazz, what is going on? What's going on, Jazz? Like, if you keep it up, you're not going down the right path, Jazz. I might have to give you the life sentence if you keep, like, playing around. So, if anybody would like to play Jazz on the worst list, y'all go ahead. Jazz doesn't seem to understand that you did the crime. You do the time. Like, crying about it doesn't help. That doesn't help you here. All right, so just like that, Jazz has rose to be a 3-time offender. Oh, Kip's on there. Kip, I didn't, you acting like I did this. You did it to yourself. Yo, Kiara, I'm gonna tell you hi, but follow me. Follow me, Kiara. So while I was talking, you interrupted me. So that just earned you right here, Kiara. I didn't like the way you was like talking to me like you're my wife. You know what I'm saying? My wife's the only person who talks to me like that. So that earned you in the hole. No, Kiara. Just like Jazz, it's too late to apologize, okay? Once you do the crime, apologizing only makes it worse. So Kiara's just rose to be a 2-time offender now, okay? Kiara, I need you to think about the next thing you're gonna say, okay? Because I'm gonna have to add more time if you say the wrong thing. Hey, hold on, who's talking? Yo, Nate, what's up, Nate? Did I meet your mom at Pennywise? I forget. Damn, I've been meeting a lot of people. I felt like I met her, if you're talking about this morning, I met somebody at Dunkin' Donuts this morning. That's what I remember. Yo, who's Kaya? Hey, chill. Let me tell you guys something, okay? If you want to be on my good citizens list, you gotta be selfless. You gotta choose kind words. And you have to tattletale, okay? If I have any tattletalers in here who report somebody saying the wrong thing, you can make my good citizens list, okay? Where's my tattletalers at? Okay, I need you guys to report somebody doing something wrong, and you'll be on my good list, and then I'll give them more sentences. Miss Raina, I'm gonna add more time, okay? Because you're trying to sweet talk me into lowering your sentences. So because you're trying to sweet talk me, I'm gonna have to give you more time. And you're gonna have to learn the errors of your ways. Yo, Raina, you can't sweet talk me here, okay? After you do the crime, that's it. So just like that, Raina's getting more time. I'm sorry, like trying to sweet talk me after you do a crime, it's not gonna work for you guys. Yo, Cafe, what's up, Cafe? Graceland, thank you for reporting yourself, Graceland. Okay, so for reporting yourself, Graceland, you get the max sentence, okay? You get the all caps. Okay, so I appreciate you coming clean, Graceland. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good to come clean, okay? But you're gonna do the max sentence, okay? You're gonna do life, all right? You're gonna have all the time to think about what you did, all right? Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for making my job easier. Yo, Desiree, what do you mean your turn? Yo, Graceland, you better cut that out, Graceland. So chat, you see what Graceland's doing? She's a lifer, okay? Let me tell you this. These lifers, they don't care. They don't care what they do or say because they're already doing life. So I'm gonna have to give Graceland consecutive life sentences. Like, she's gonna do more time in the afterlife. I know where you are. I can go there. I mean, do as you please, if you dare. You might get vibe check. Miss Bradley, thank you for the follow. Raina, I'm gonna give you more time. I just explained that in the beginning, that I'm in the library. And when I'm in the library, I rest my voice so that when I go to Kelly Square tonight, I'm going to be screaming that we're gonna turn the fuck up. You want me screaming in the library? I'll lose my voice before I get to Kelly Square. So right now you're gonna do more time for not paying attention in the beginning. 1, 2, 3. So Raina she got 4 years. Take care, Cafe. Mr. Hills, what's up, Mr. Hills? Kiara, you didn't know you was on the list? You was on the list for telling me you made a direct order to me. So that's an automatic write-up. Nah, I don't think so. I went to Columbus. Nah, I don't think so. I might have played your dad. I might have played your dad if he ever did sports. That's the only time I ever remember going to Burncoat to play basketball against the team. Good afternoon. How's the day going? Yo, Angie, how you doing? Angie, the day's not going good. We got some, put me on the list. Desiree, this is not a good list, but we're gonna put you on the list anyway. So thank you for making my job easier. Like, you guys think I'm serving cookies here or something. I'm not serving anybody cookies, okay? You guys get to eat eggplant. If you ever had eggplant, you would know this, the most disgusting thing in the world. So, but we're gonna serve it to you guys. Just like that, Desiree just entered the worst list. Okay, where my title tailors at? I need my title tailors right now so I could put somebody on the good citizens list for title tailing. I need to know who's saying what. You guys know the rules. Giving me a command will get you written up. Talking about eggplant will get you written up. Asking about my wife will get you written up. Those are automatics. Yo, Samantha, thank you for sharing the live, Samantha. appreciate that, Samantha. I gave 2 suspects already. Okay, let me look. Who are they, Chill? Let me know right now. The comments are coming through like crazy, so let me know right now, Chill. Angie, the rules are watch what you say. Okay? You're talking to a man who's on this period. Okay? So these are the rules, Angie. I'm going to talk to you. So everybody who's commenting, you guys are lucky I'm not paying attention to the comment right now because I'm talking to Angie. The rules are, Angie, asking the man who's on this period any type of questions will get you put on the board. Asking about my wife, Amber, will get you put on the board. Talking about eggplants will get you put on the board. Trying to give me a direct order like you're my wife will get you put on the board. All right? Now, that'll get you on the worst list. You want to be on my good citizens list? You have to be selfless, not selfish. You have to be caring, not foolish. You have to be a tattletaler, okay? If you see anybody violating those rules, okay, you at their name, or like maybe copy and paste or something, or point at them or whatever, so I could like go back and read whatever they said, and then I'm gonna put them back on the worst list. I'll add more time, or they might get a life sentence. But you will become on the good citizens list. Raina, I said you have to be selfless, not selfish. So you're gonna do more time again. I know this is tough for you, Raina. Like you gotta understand it one way or another. One way or another, you gotta understand that you gotta be better. You're going down the wrong path. You hear me? No, very selfish, Raina. And trying to argue with me about it is not gonna help you either, Raina. So we have plenty of room for you. There's plenty, like, Raina's gotta do more time again. All right, I'm gonna scream later, man. You better get used to my inside voice right now. We will get into this pretty soon. We will get into this pretty soon, okay? Those of you that don't know how to play, it's like, actually, I already explained it. If you wasn't paying attention, that's too bad on you. Ortiz, Laura, are you reporting? Let me know. Yo, Dropsy, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You already know. We're turning up. I just gotta make sure that you guys, you know what I'm saying, become better people, become reformed, become good citizens. Right now, it's not working out for a few people in here, like Jazz, Kiara, Kip. But Kip, I think I have high hopes for Kip. Like Kip was the first person we just put on this board, and I haven't heard a peep from Kip. Kip is doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's doing his time. You know what I'm saying? He's not talking about it. He's being about it, okay? He's making sure he learns the errors of his ways so he doesn't have to get more time like Raina and Jazz and Kiara and Graceland, who's doing life sentences right now. Yeah, Ortiz, Laura, you're gonna snitch on anyone who's making a demand to me, who's talking about eggplants, or let's say if someone goes on the board and they're trying to plead their case, they get more time. So you just gotta let me know that type of stuff. So this is the list of people. Yo, Ryan, you know the vibes, man. Yesterday we freaking did it. Yo, Juice WRLD, that's what's up. All right, continue putting respect on our city's name. And anybody talking dirt about it, like, we just laugh at them. You know, we got people from our own city talking like, oh, we will never make it. Da 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 da. It's like, yo, just be quiet, man. You just got no vibe. That's what it is. And Raina, and why do you have? Oh, Laura. Anybody asks about my pads while I'm on my period, that's an automatic. Mr. 4Cax. Yo, first off, you're gonna get life sentence for your name. 4Cox. 4Cox. Okay, I see what you did there. Come on with me, bro. You're getting the life sentence. Just never mind your comment. You're getting the life sentence for your name. Because that's wild. Okay, I don't know if your name got 4 A's on it, but since you got 4Cox, I'm gonna add 4 A's to your name because you're just a wild guy. You're a wild bro. So just like that, 4Cox is gonna do life. It's gonna do life. Okay, he's on my worst list. Huh? The man who got the name 4Cox wanna ask me, why do I have pads? Why do you have 4Cox? Let's start there. Why do you have 4Cox? What are you doing? What are you, let alone one? What are you doing with 4? My guy, like that is wild. What the heck are you doing? Look, I only got 3. You got motherfucking. Like, bro, that's fucking insane. You're a wild guy. You're a wild guy, man. So yeah, you gonna do your life sentence, okay? You're gonna do your life sentence, and you can only bring 1 Cox with you. That's your own, okay? So you're gonna learn the errors of your ways. Hopefully you'll be reformed by tomorrow, and you'll be a better person, and you can make my good citizens list. What's your name? I don't even know how to pronounce your name, man. I'm good at messing up names, so I'm gonna call you Boo because you responded with Boo. I don't know if you mean that in a good way or a bad way. So you need to tread lightly before you get on the list. Lieutenant Dan is in this motherfucker, man. Okay, Lieutenant Dan. That's no Cox. It's basically ouch. What? Basically. Yo, so just like that, hold on. Just like that, Zeke World, ZKKK World, you're gonna go in the hole with 4Cox for trying to explain for him, okay? You should have let 4Cox plead for himself. Now you got it in the middle of it, and now you're his accomplice, okay? So now you gotta go in the hole with him. All right, ZKK, S World. All right. Don't worry though, you're not gonna get the life sentence because you was a friend trying to help a friend with 4Cox, but you are gonna do the time with them because you've implicated yourself. all right, Lindy. Whatever you do, you better come with some vibe, okay? Don't bring your ass over there with no vibe. Okay, Vanessa, I don't know what work bathroom tampons you talking about, but follow me, Vanessa. Just like that. You just fucked around and found out that you are on the worst list. Okay, Vanessa? You keep talking this stuff, I'm gonna have to add more time to your sentence, okay? So hopefully you can be a better person. I got these from the store. Understand me? I got mine from the store. I know what bathroom tampons you talking about. Yo, Brandito, what's up, man? Ava, I'm gonna tell you where I'm at. It's gonna cost you though, so check this out. Ava, I'm at the library, but I'm gonna tell you where you're at. You're on the worst list. Okay, because everybody knows when you ask me a question while I'm on my period, it's gonna be an automatic. Okay, Jessica, who's stopping you from go eating? I mean, if you say the wrong thing, you're gonna be stuck here, okay? So you better go eat while you can. Yo, Ava. Okay, I'll answer your question, but now it's really gonna cost you. Do you see these books behind me, Ava? And I clearly said I'm at it clearly says the Wu Library. You're looking at it on your feed. It says the Wu Library, the Worcester Library. But for making that demand, Ava, you will now have life. Okay, we're gonna throw the book at you, Ava. You just received life. You got the life sentence. Okay, you and Graceland are gonna be bump mates. I'm sorry, I didn't do it. I mean, you talking to me like you my wife, Ava? You talking to me like you my wife? Yo, where are you at? Yes, that's gonna definitely give you the max sentence. People, you gotta try to check my stories, okay? If you check my stories, you'll find out if I'm gonna go live or not, or, if it says 9:30, it's most likely the, what do you call it? It's most likely Kelly Score if I say 9:30. Okay. Circa. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Dudilia. Okay? Tread lightly. You're really treading on thin ice. Okay? First you said boo. Now you're saying, is this guy actually live when you know I'm actually live? The next thing that comes out of your mouth might get you sent somewhere. Yo, just like that, Ava have just received consecutive life sentences. So Ava, she's gonna be joining after she serves her first life sentence. She's gonna be joining Graceland in the afterlife to serve her second life sentence. Yo, Bug, what's up, Bug? My guy Tafa, what's up, Tafa? Yeah, man, look at already, Brody. KB from Canada, what's up? Go next door to Ziggy's. I'm gonna tell you something. Harry Spotter. Follow me, Harry. I'm gonna tell you where I'm going, Harry. I'm going right here, Harry. And just like that, Harry Spotter just made the worst list. Okay, Harry, you seem like a good guy. The chat set you up for failure because the chat didn't warn you. The chat didn't give you the memo. But now you're here, okay? Talking to me like you're my wife, trying to give me an order to go somewhere. It's gonna be an automatic day, okay? So you're gonna spend your time here. Hopefully you learn the errors of your ways, not to ask a man who's on his period not to ask any questions or any demands, okay? And we'll be fine. We'll totally be fine. And then maybe you will make my good citizens list. Okay, Raina, you're already a lifer, so I'm gonna add more life to you, okay? Actually, no, Raina, you just received a life sentence, okay? I don't know how many warnings we had to give you, but you just received a life sentence, Raina. What you want to know about my wife, huh? Huh? What you got going on? There's no reason for a man or a woman to be asking a man about his wife. Chat, remember that. I don't want to hear it, Raina. You're already doing life. Yo, let me tell you something, Chosen One. Okay, Chosen One, I want you to listen to this really clear, Chosen One. Okay? Are you listening? Hold on, where are you? There you are. Okay, I hope you're listening, Chosen One. You see this chat? You guys can learn from the Chosen One. Look at that. He didn't expect anything. He didn't make no demands. Or she. I can't really see. Yeah, she didn't make no demands. She didn't force my hands. She just came straight out the gate and was like, yo, that's such a kind thing to say, man. So for that, Chosen One has made the good citizens list. I'm proud of you, Chosen One. Shisha, let me tell you something. You're absolutely right, okay? And that's why you're gonna serve time right here on my worst list, okay? I got a wife, Shisha. All right, so you're gonna learn the errors of your ways. You're gonna spend some time there. Hopefully you get it together, okay? You want to come here as a home wrecker? You a home wrecker now? I ain't got no home for you to wreck, okay? So you're gonna be right here with the worst list. Yo, Raina, let me tell you something, Raina. Let me tell you something, okay? After I congratulated the Chosen One, you think you gonna come up in here and follow it up with what he just said? With what she said? Huh? Let me tell you something, Raina. Raina's serving consecutive life sentences right now. This is terrible. Consecutive life sentences, Raina. Like, you have to think about your ways. Yo, Jade, I don't know what you're talking about, Jade, but I'm gonna put you right here, Jade, okay? I know this is your first ascent, your first offense, and you know, I know it's like, I know the chat they have a very heavy influence on people, and you must have been influenced to, to commit this crime. But for today, Jade, you have made the worst list. Okay, Jade, if you keep it up, Brody, I might have to give you more time. All right, I want to look at me, bro. I want to see you on this list right here. Okay, you need to strive to be better, bro. Okay, don't let the people influence you, my guy. Okay, you're with some bad people. You're with some lifers. These lifers, Graceland, Ava, Raina, they don't care. They don't care. They're gonna do and say anything because they're already there. They don't care if they drag you down. Be better. Okay, Jade? Yo, Goofy, I'm gonna talk to you, bro. All right? I just want to say one thing, man. Mr. Goofy, okay? I know you be goofy ass. I don't even know what the hell all that other stuff mean, but I just want to say you have made my good citizens list. I'm proud of you, Goofy. I'm very proud of you, okay? The chat can learn from you. You hear me, chat? Y'all can learn from Goofy. Y'all need to strive to be better, all right? Yo, Ava, you just fucked around and found out that you just implicated your friend JT. I don't know what you did that for, but now JT, you're gonna serve time, okay? Because you've been hanging around with Ava, so just like that, JT's on the worst list. There's nothing you could do about it, JT. You need to choose your friends wisely. All right? That's the lesson here. Chat, choose your friends wisely. Okay? Because if you hang with the wrong people, like Graceland, Ava, Raina, if I catch you hanging with them, I'm gonna put you in the hole, just like that. I'm not playing. Okay? If I catch anybody hanging with Graceland, Ava, check this out, chat. If I catch anybody hanging with the lifers, you're getting put in there, okay? Y'all have been warned. If you get caught with the lifers, your ass is going on the list. Yo, don't yo me, Ava. You did that to your friend. You implicated your friend. You dragged your friend to the mud. So anybody you talk to, Graceland, Ava, they're going in the hole. Except for my good citizens, okay? You can't do nothing about this one. My good citizens, they're safe. Yo, Andrew, I'm the only one who talks here, okay? They allowed the crazy guy to talk, but Andrew, you're not gonna be talking, bro, okay? You're gonna be serving time. Like I don't know what you thought this was, huh? You thought you was gonna come up in here like a librarian and tell me not to talk? Come on, Brody. Librarians are right there. They hear me talking every effing day. Who you are. Yo, be who you are. I'm gonna put you on the board, okay? I know you wasn't paying attention, all right? If you get caught talking to any of these delinquents, okay, you get put on the board. So obviously, You know who Andrew is, so you just implicated yourself. So now you're gonna be here too, okay? You're gonna be who you are behind bars, okay? There you go. Now, I'm gonna give you more time, okay? The chat didn't give it a memo, okay? If you do the crime, you do the time, and if you start complaining, trying to plead your case, you get more time. So I'm gonna give you more time to be who you are, which is the worst of the worst. All right? So my man just became a 2-time offender. Yo, listen to me, bro. Instead of being who you are, you need to be a better person. That's who you need to be. Okay, you be selfless. Okay, be better. You know what I'm saying? Be a good citizen. Yo, putting in work, yeah, it is long. It has become long, and I'm gonna have to put you in it too, okay? You're gonna be putting in a lot of work because we need chefs, okay? So you're gonna be the cook, and you're gonna be serving everybody eggplants, okay? That's the work you're gonna be putting in over here. You should have been minding your business. I'm saying, if you're worried about the list or you saying anything about the list, you gotta get yourself in there, bro. Let me talk to you, Jamie. I've been dealing with this chat, and like, no matter how many times I talk to them, Jamie, they seem to not understand. They seem to not be getting any better. But you, Jamie, you made me proud. All right, Jamie, you are on the good citizens list. No, Ava, you have freedom of speech, okay? You're a lifer, okay? You can talk you could say anything you want here, okay? You have the freedom of speech to be who you are. You see what I did there? What's up, Hannah? You have a decision to make, Hannah. You could choose to be on my worst list, or you could choose to be on my good list. But before you make that decision, you just have to choose wisely. Remember, it is not like it's not given, it's earned. Hey, Ashley, let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, Ashley. Just like that, Ashley just fucked around and found out that she's given life sentence. Just like that. Ashley made the worst move she could possibly make, and now she just received the max sentence. You know what I'm saying? I would have gave her just 1 day, but she had to come in and she had to drop the F-bomb. If she didn't drop the F-bomb, I would have just gave her 1 day, but like now she gets a max, she get the all caps. You, Ashley, are part of the worst of the worst, okay? Everybody knows, never ask a man who's on his period any type of questions. All right, Ashley? Jordan, no complaints, Jordan. Maya, yeah, we're all about the positive vibes. Yo, have you ever heard that saying that curiosity did something to the cat? I'm not gonna say it, but like, this is what your curiosity did for you, okay, Chucky? Follow me, Chucky. Chucky, your curiosity has earned you time, okay? You are now part of the worst list. All right, Chucky, you gonna take the time to like, figure out how you got on that list, all right? By tomorrow, you should be a better person. You should be reformed, and hopefully, you make my good citizens list. And be who you are. We gave you time, but because you are talking with Ashley, and Ashley's a lifer, you have now received the max sentence. Again, choose your friends wisely, okay? Choose your friends wisely because they can get y'all in trouble. Yeah, Angie, I know. It's terrible, but hey, you haven't made that list yet, so you're doing well for yourself. I'm proud of you. Yo, Greg Cussy. Follow me, Greg Cussy. We're going to talk about this, okay? Follow me. Just like that, Greg Cussy has just earned themselves on my worst list, okay? Don't ask a man who's on this period any questions, okay? That's number one. Yeah, I've been on it for over 60 days. You're lucky I didn't write you up, but I've been over 60 days. I lost count. Yeah, Emma, man, we bring the vibes, man. We home of the vibes, right? Yo, Big Otis. What's up, Big O? You one of my my day ones. It's going, man. It's going. I could legit say that I'm super tired right now, but then it's so crazy. So when I don't have this live on, I'd be like super tired and I'd be like sleeping and shit. But like as soon as the live comes on, it's like it's go time. Look, be who you are. You're doing life, okay? You're gonna spend life thinking about the errors of your ways. Scaria, thank you for the follow. Yo, Nate, let me tell you something. Thank you for that information, Nate. And just like that, Nate is a part of the worst list. All right, Nate. Look, we need more chefs, okay? I know McDonald's is hiring, so you seem like you're gonna fit in as our chef as well. So all these people, we're gonna need you to serve them all eggplant, okay? Okay, Nate? How you feeling with that? JT. JT, there's no vibes. There's no vibes here. Okay, JT. So just like that, since you feeling the vibe right now, you gonna serve consecutive life sentences. Okay, JT. It is not you know the vibes right now. It's you need to learn the errors of your ways. That should be the vibe for you. Yo, Zakaria, I had high hopes for you, man. Why would you do this to yourself, Zakaria? To be honest, Big O, I hope all goes well for you, my guy. I really hope that you've always been like in my prayers and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you, don't ever feel like, I'm not trying to keep up with you. Like it's tough with this now. Like people want to hit me up, you gotta hit me up in the DMs because like now it's like, I know you haven't been here for a little bit. Now it's like boom, 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 boom. But everybody, y'all need to give everybody right now. Take the time out, give a prayer out for my buddy Big O. Okay, he's been rocking with me since day one, and he's going through his chemo. I want everybody to shoot him a prayer. All right, we need him to do well. Zakaria, this ain't gonna be what you want, but you're gonna do life. All right, asking to be on this list is gonna grant you life. All right, Zakaria, you need to make better choices. All right, Zakaria just got the... All right, Tafa. I like Tafa too. I like Tafa. But Tafa, you're heading down the wrong path, Tafa. You know damn well we bring the motherfucking vibes. So we're gonna put you in there for a day. Hopefully you learn the errors of your ways, buddy. Yo, everybody, thank you for shooting a prayer out for my guy Big O. I appreciate that.
The guy from TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I have something for you.
Oh yeah.
God,
Say word. Say word.
Got you. I heard you're on your cycle.
Yeah, I am. I am. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it right now. Good looking out. I appreciate you, man. Of course. Wait. Hold on, buddy. Can you autograph this?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm getting a what? I'm getting an autograph, bro. Yeah.
Can I get on the board too?
You gotta get on the board.
I'm getting on the good citizens.
Yes, you're getting on the good citizens list. What's that say? Does that say Zag?
Jay.
Jay?
Yeah.
All right, boom. You see that? Just like that? All right.
So.
There we go, chat. Give me a second, chat. I just got my autograph.
There we go, right.
All right. You know the vibes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. Take care. All right, my guy did it.
We'll come back next time you're here with another one.
All right, keep that same energy. Oh my God, effing Delta, man. Delta, why did you have to ruin the moment? We had a great moment, and you have to come in here talking about motherfucking eggplants. All right, let me tell you something, Delta. Delta is one of our lifers, so Delta doesn't care about himself. Yo, Ashley, you gonna do time. You gonna do time. You gonna do life with Delta too. What did I tell you guys? Don't try to protect these criminals, man. Okay, they did the crime. They do the time. How are we gonna tell them? Like, how are they gonna do the crime and then people come up here talking about, yo, free Delta, when we literally just see him do the crime. So just like that, Ashley is doing life. Grayson's, are you okay? Yo, Jacqueline, I don't know what you mean by that. All right, Jacqueline, take this walk with me, okay? We're gonna talk about it. So what do you mean, Jacqueline? You have my undivided attention to explain what you're trying to ask me, okay? And you better hurry up before I get back to the board, because if I get back to the board, it's not gonna work out in your favor. So you got about like 30 seconds to explain what you mean. Come on. Jacqueline, we're getting close. We're getting very close. Yo, Tori, I think you're going somewhere with Jacqueline. You and Jacqueline can't explain herself no more. Okay, so, and Tori just fucked around and found out that you never ask a man any questions when he's on his period. So, Tori and Jacqueline, I'm gonna put Tori right here. I'm gonna put Jacqueline right here. You both have made the worst list. All right, Tori, you just fucked around and found out. Okay? Now, if you keep it up, I'm gonna have to keep giving you more sentence, okay? So this is your first time. We might give you a day, okay? Tomorrow you should be a better person, but if you wanna fuck around some more, we could throw the whole book at you if you want. Yo, Chicago, I know you guys are reckless in Chicago, so I'm just gonna automatically give you life, okay? Come here. I'm gonna give Chicago life because that's what, you guys are just reckless, so there you go. But you'll have life to think about the errors of your ways, okay? Hopefully in the afterlife, after serving your time, you'll be a better person with God. Hopefully. I'm rooting for you. Yo, Tori, take this walk with me, Tori. I would like to know what's so funny. Yo, Kim, wait your turn. I'm talking to Tori. Everybody, wait your turn. I'm talking to Tori. Tori, what's so funny? Because I don't hear anybody laughing, Tori. I would like to know what's so funny. Yo, Chicago kid, don't cry about it now. Don't cry about it now, bro. I want my name bigger. Tori, you did a petty offense, Tori. Okay, you talking about you want your name bigger? Okay, you did a petty offense. You're doing a day, Tori. Thank you for explaining yourself, Tori. Okay, go back to your hole, acting like you big and bad. Okay, we got you in like low security. Okay, you're not with the Chicago kid. Chicago kid, he's in Guantanamo Bay with Raina, Graceland, Ava, Delta. He's with the worst of the worst over there. Okay, you just a small fish. You a small fish in a little ass pond. Okay, so you need to get over yourself. Can you believe her? Make my name bigger. Like, who the heck are you? Huh? You ain't no Pablo Escobar. Better sit her ass down. Do her day. Yo, Tori, Tori, one of those people to go to prison and then come back with like one of them fake ass tattoos. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad Tori is. You a funny person, Tori. You funny. You actually made me laugh. It's hard to make me laugh, Tori. Good job, Tori, for making me laugh. I've never laughed so hard in my life. Oh my God, Tori. Hey, I'm gonna do this for you, Tori, okay? I'm gonna do it. It's not exactly what you want, but it might make you feel a little special, okay? Follow me, Tori. We're gonna put you in the hole, okay, Tori? All right, Tori, you're now in the hole. All right. You're gonna learn the errors of your ways today. Okay. All you had to do is just like be quiet, do your time, and you would have been all right. Instead, you want to act like you bigger than you want to act like you bigger than the list. So Tori just fucked around and found out. Now she's gonna serve the rest of her day in the hole. No sunlight. Y'all keep playing with me, man. Don't play with me. I'm on my period right now, so I'm not dealing with anybody's BS. Yo, Julie, you sound like you know Tori. You sound like you know Tori. So, Julie, you just implicated yourself. Follow me, Julie. Julie had just implicated herself, and now she's going to share her time with Tori. All right? Now you can really tell Tori no. Because I know you guys are going to be fighting for your bunk bed. She's like, Tori, no, I got the bottom. She's like, no, I got the bottom. So you two fight over who gets the bottom bunk bed, and we'll let you off by tomorrow. Yo, Jay, let me tell you something, Jay. Yo, my guy, what's up? I'm proud of you, Jay. I'm proud of you. You keep up the good work, Jay. You keep being a good citizen. Oh, word, Gemini? Let me tell you something, Gemini. I know, like, in your past life, you was a savage. But I'm proud to announce that you are now on the good citizens list. You see that, Tori? You need to strive to be better, Tori. All right? Strive to be better. Be reformed. And tomorrow, you, Tori, might be on this list, okay? Don't be asking me, why do I have a pad? Because I don't ever ask you why you wear granny panties. You know what I'm saying? Every time you're on your period, I don't ever bother you. You know what I'm saying? I can see the imprint of your granny panties. I don't ever be like, yo, Tori, huh? Why does the back of your pants look so square? Huh, Tori? What's going on, Tori? You see what I mean, Tori? When I see it, I'm just like, okay, Tori, she's going through her period right now. She's on the heavy flow. We're going to let Tori be. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me going through a heavy flow, Tori, just let me be. Mr. Delta, please don't listen to Delta. He's serving life, okay? So Delta doesn't care what he says, what he does, and who he takes down with him. All right? You guys can learn from Delta. So I need y'all to pay attention to what Delta says. I'm going to really help you guys out because Delta, I'm trying to tell y'all, since day one, he's been a lifer. Whatever Delta says, just don't do what Delta says. Okay? If you don't do what Delta says, you can stay off this list. All right? Delta don't give a damn about life. He's been lifing it on the worst list since it started. JF Shay. I don't know what you mean by that, JF Shay. Tread lightly. I don't know what you mean. Tread lightly. Yo, Jack, what up, Jack? You see what I mean? You see what I mean, chat? You see what Delta just said? Just don't be doing what he be doing, okay? What Delta says goes. Chat. If any of y'all want to fuck around and find out, I'm gonna put you in the cell with Delta. Okay, and then Delta's gonna be on some whatever I say goes. Like Delta's on that type of time. So Chicago kid, like I'm saying, I'm sorry. Anybody else, you better watch out. Yo, JT, take this walk with me, JT. Take this motherfucking walk with me, JT. You almost made it out, bro. You almost made it, bro. And after I told you about treading lightly, you followed it up with explaining to me what WPL means. JT, come here, JT. Come here. I need to show you something. JT, what does this say, JT? What does that say? Huh, JT? What does this say? It says WPL, right? It says WPL, right? So that I think that should tell you that I know what WPL mean. So JT, when I first told you to tread lightly, I wasn't referring to I wasn't telling you that JT, I would have asked you. I would have asked you what does WPL mean? When I said I didn't know what you mean, I meant I didn't know why you said it. He's in the WPL. Yeah, I just didn't know why you said that. Why did that have to be said? That's what I meant. So that's why I said tread lightly. And then you follow it up with explaining to me what WPL mean. Let me tell you this, man. Nah, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late for sorry. That one right there, JT, I've given you another life sentence, okay? You're serving 3 life sentences right now. You get the all caps. It's too late, JT. It's too late. Everybody, when I say tread lightly, do not follow it up with an explanation of don't follow it up. Tread lightly means you better stop. That's what it means. I just want to give you more. I'm gonna give you more because I can't get that out of my head that you followed it up with telling me the meaning of WPL when I only come to the library every time. I should know what WPL mean. So JT, I'm throwing the whole book at you, bro. I'm throwing I'm throwing the whole book. JT, you get the whole book. That one right there, that one did it. That one did it for me, man. So JT, you did it, bro. Like any spot that I could put you in, I'm putting you in. All right, JT. Hopefully in another life, you'll be better. Yeah, so that should be lesson learned for everybody, okay? We all can learn from JT of what not to do when the man who's on this period tells you to tread lightly. Ava, you're already serving life. You're already serving life, Ava. But hey, don't worry. You're gonna be there. You're gonna be there with your friend Ava, okay? I just threw another life sentence at you, okay? So you'll make sure your friend's okay. Yo, Ava, don't bro me, Ava. Don't bro me. Oh yeah? You're doing good? Be who you are? All right. I'm gonna give you more time, be who you are. Okay? You're gonna serve more time. All right? Because I don't need you to tell me. I don't need you to tell me that you're being good. I'll be able to see if you're being good. Okay, so we just added more time to your sentence for thinking that you're gonna trick me. Okay, Jade, be who you are. I heard every excuse in the book. I've heard everything. That's why you're getting another max sentence. Hey, go Woo Sox, man. Let me tell you something. Miss Mrs. Want Mike Hawk. Listen, you better make sure you give the Woo Sox your motherfucking energy, man. Okay? You better show them the vibe. You better turn the fuck up. Okay? I don't know if you're gonna see me, but like I'm gonna be out over there by 9:30. I could possibly start early, but that's not a given. That's not a promise. But 9:30 is the official start. It's always like 9:30 to 12. Unless I have to stop early for whatever reason. Yo, Mike, I'm gonna call you Mike, okay? Follow me, Mike. You just fucked around and found out that you are on my worst list, Mike, okay? You're a small fish in the pond, so you only gotta do a day here, all right? Hopefully by tomorrow, you learn the errors of your ways. You become reformed. And maybe you can make my good citizens list. Okay, Mike? You should have asked the chat. Maybe the chat would have given you the memo. Maybe the chat would have told you, but you never asked a man who's on his period any kind of questions, Mike. It's just that simple, Mike. Huh? Yo, Mike, if you bought a house today, I don't know if you did or not, but if you bought a house and you want to paint your house pink, should I come to you, Mike, and be like, hey, Mike, why are you painting your house pink? I mean, you bought the house, right? You should be able to do whatever the fuck you want with it. I bought my pads. I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want with it. Okay, Mike? That's why you here. That's why you're here with the worst of the worst. JT, telling me you're a good citizen does not make you a good citizen. If it was a good citizen, you would have done it. You would have been that in the first place. You would have been right here. Nah. And because Mike was talking to you, okay, Ava, Mike, you just fucked around and found out that Ava is a lifer. So for talking to the lifer, Mike, come here. You're getting the max sentence, okay? You're getting life. You're getting life, Mike. Because if you know Ava or you talk to Ava, that means you must have did something with Ava. And we don't even need the evidence, okay, Mike? So we're throwing the whole book at you. I'm sorry. Chat, again, watch who you talk to. Like, watch your friends, man. Choose your friends wisely, okay? That's a lesson. Mike just fucked around and found out that talking to the lifers will implicate him into some shit that he didn't even know he didn't even know what he got into, man. So Mike is doing life now. Yo, JT, how you know James Brock? JT, come take this walk with me. How you know James Brock? I'm waiting, JT. Hold on. James Brock, is he really? I don't know what that means. I just want to know if you know him. I just want to know if you know him. All I know is this, James. Since you are talking to the lifers, James, you seem to be talking to Ava and what's her name? Ava and JT. Okay, and you my guy, James. But Ava and JT, they did life. Okay, and anybody that they talk to or anybody that I catch talking to them is gonna do life too. So my guy James Brock, I'm sorry to announce that you have just gotten the life sentence because of Ava and JT. All right? We need to choose our friends wisely. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all need to choose your friends wisely, okay? Anybody gets caught talking to the lifers, they're gonna go in the hole too. Oh, let me tell you something. Mr. The Nate Tum, you, the Nate Tum, have just made my good citizens list. Because you're exactly right. And as long as you know that, you're gonna do right and you're gonna continue to be all you can be. The rest of the chat, they fucked around and found out that if you want to do the crime, you're gonna do the time. I'm honored too for you. Yo, Martha, I'm gonna tell you how one becomes a good citizen. Follow me. So just like that, Marta have just earned herself life. All right, Marta, you don't need to ask it. You don't need to ask it. You You just are a good citizen. I'm saying, if you need to ask it, that means you're just manufacturing it, okay? That means it was never you. That means that you are meant to be on the worst list. All right, Martha just fucked around and found out. Yo, Luna, the only thing new here, Luna, what's your name? Luna Skies? The only thing new here is you, okay? Luna Skies. You're gonna be serving the day here, okay, Luna? You're the only thing new here. All right? Everybody knows, Luna, that you never ask a man who's on his period any type of questions. All right, Luna? Like, look, this is your first time here, I know. I have high hopes for you. You're not gonna get out of this list today, but like tomorrow, you could become a better person. You could become reformed. And maybe you could get on my good citizens list. Yeah, Luna just fucked around and found out. And for whatever reason, she thinks this is funny. Luna, take this walk with me. So by the time I go around, this aisle, okay, you have some explaining to do. I need to know what's so funny. You think doing time is funny? Because I don't hear anybody laughing. Luna, I don't accept apologies, okay? I need to know what's so funny before I get back to my seat. Luna, I seen you laughing. You was laughing before. LOL, you was laughing before. I need to know what's so funny. Luna, I'm getting very close. You better explain what's so funny. You see, Luna, just like that, all you had to do was just tell the truth. I'm proud that you told the truth, because I was about to give you the life sentence, but you're not gonna get life. But for telling the truth, I'm just gonna add another year to your sentence, okay? You don't get life. If you didn't tell the truth, you would have got the max sentence. But because you told the truth, I'm only gonna add a year to your sentence, okay, Luna? You're gonna spend it right here. Luna Skies. You see, chat, you guys can learn from, you know what, Luna? Even though you're doing 2 years, I have high hopes for you. Because you told the truth. That it gives me encouragement that you can actually be better than everybody on the list. Okay? Strive to do better. Don't make faces at me, Luna, okay? You only got an extra year added on. Like, just, you did the crime, do the time. Exactly, Nathan. Exactly. You tell him, Nathan. Angie Rosado. I'm gonna talk to you. I totally agree with you, Angie. And that's why you have made the good citizens list. Good job. Everybody clap it up for Angie. Okay? The rest of y'all need to be better, okay? Y'all need to Think about the choices that you guys be making. Jeanette, how you doing? Yo, Derek, that was in another life. Okay, Derek, I got over it. I got over it. Diddy can't get me, Brody. Diddy can't get me. Okay. I'm fully padded. Okay, Derek. I'm fully padded, so I'm good. I'm not worried about Diddy. Yo, Snow, let me talk to you, Snow. I'm gonna tell you what's wild, Snow. What is wild is that you just fucked around and found out that you have made the worst list. King, let me tell you something, King. Do you know how like this camera works, King? Huh? Do you know how it works? Do you know that what you're seeing, right? That I can see it too? Huh, King? Everything that you can see on your phone is what I can see, King. So for lying, you know what I'm saying? For coming in here and lying, King, yo, that's a perfect name for you. Come over here. That is for that, you're doing the life sentence. Just like that, you fucked around and found out that you are on the worst list. And we're gonna call you the lying king because that's who you are. You're a liar. You try to lie and say someone's behind me, not knowing that I'm watching the same thing that you're watching. Huh? You think because I'm the unk that so you think I can't see or something? Huh? You think I walk around every day with like some reading glasses? Oh, you know what? The unk ain't got his reading glasses. If I tell him that someone's behind him, he's gonna look. So the Lion King, just like that, you're doing life, okay? Hopefully, in another lifetime, you learn the errors of your ways. What's up, Courtney? How's it going? Everybody, just remember, we're turning up 9:30, man. You already know 9:30 is the main show. This is like the warm up for me to rest my voice, do some edits, and then pop back out and have fun with it. I don't know, you gotta be specific, but to be honest, if you just ask me that question right off rip, I'm all for all of Worcester. So like I don't really wanna say. I don't really wanna say. I haven't even gotten to do everywhere yet. There's gonna be a time and place where I start doing every place. Matter of fact, everybody in the comment section that's right here right now, let me know what place you'd like me to do a vibe check. I don't care what the establishment is. I'll walk up in there, do the vibe check, and we'll see who got the vibe. So let me know. And I already did it here. That got me thrown out for the day. Okay, what's the Walmart or Arbor Mall? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. What's the Walmart for sure? What's the Walmart for me? That's where I get like all the essentials. I don't give a fuck about no Arbor Mall. Arbor Mall is like the mall in general for me is just like, when you got money, you want to show off or whatever the case. It could be a chill spot for other people. But like for me, how I got to y'all, the Walmart for sure. If you see all this stuff, it's basically all from Walmart. Commons, the museum from Walmart. What are you asking? I don't know, Jet. The museum from Walmart. That's how I'm reading your question. Skate park. Okay. So again, people. Oh, I'll definitely do the police station. Mr. Delta, don't sleep on me with that. I'll definitely do the police station. I'll definitely give them the vibe check over there. So chat, remember this chat. Whatever comments you're saying, I get to look back at the comments. So like I'll get to see whatever it is that you guys are trying to, you know, request. And also, if you guys have a friend, if you guys have a friend that doesn't know about me and you want to set them up for the vibe check, we can make that happen. All right. If you got a friend that doesn't know about me, we're walking, and then all of a sudden, we'll try to figure out how to like, set them up, just to see if they got the vibe or not. They're probably not gonna expect it. They're probably gonna be like wowed and be like, "Oh my god, yo, Jordan." Let me tell you something, Jordan with the bow. You just fucked around and found out that you have just made the worst list. Okay, Jordan? Don't be coming in here talking about what the hell. You know I'm on my period. Huh, Jordan? Are you on your period? Do you see me go, what the hell? Do you see me go, why the hell Jordan so moody? Huh? Why the hell Jordan bobbling her head like this? Huh? Why the hell Jordan talking like a chicken? Huh? Why the hell Jordan snapping her hands at me? Huh? Why the hell Jordan wearing her granny panties while she's on her period? You know what I'm saying, Jordan? But you're gonna learn the errors of your ways, okay? I need you to tread lightly, Jordan, because if you keep going down this path leads to life. Okay, Jordan? You'll never see the light of day. Keep messing around. Yo, America, tread lightly. I'm on my period, remember. Tread lightly, please. Yo, mom, I'm on my period, remember. Tread lightly, please. Yo, mamita.
Mamita, yo, Tupac, what up?
Hold on, don't ever interrupt our conversation. Mamita, I don't care if you're a man, I don't care if you're a woman. Nobody should be asking another man about his wife. So, mamita, especially when I'm on my period. So, mamita, you're gonna be on this list too. We're gonna call you mama right now. All right, son. He ran away. I remember him. He didn't want the smoke. Hold on. I got a wife, bro. You got that was a smart choice. They scared of us. They ain't trying to battle us, man. JT, I am, but you're not. You're doing life there, but yeah, I am. 9:30 p.m. Yeah, America. I could tell y'all that like whatever gifts that you guys sent, honest to God, like I never cashed it. I don't even look at it. I just figured like, because like money was never the thing for me. So check it out. You can ask my day ones. When I first started, it was just an outlet to like, it was an outlet for me to just get off my feelings or whatever. Just being happy, just being a vibe. That was actually how I was just doing, even before any of this. It was just like, just being a vibe. So people would always tell me, "Yo, what, do Cash App or do this, do that, or whatever." And I'd be like, "Nah," because it's not about the money. Never been about the money. I needed this when everybody turned their back on me. So like that. That's why I've always been chanting for people to just bring positive energy. That's all I need. And you know what? That's what most other homeless people need. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are in the deep end that they can't get out of, that they always got to keep asking you guys for money and do all this stuff. And sometimes you don't need to get mad and you don't need to give them anything. You just need to just tell them, "Hey, I wish you well." So that's always been my vibe. My vibe has always been like, "Hey, let's just vibe out. Let's skip all this like sorry kumbaya stuff and let's just have fun." And now we've become the home of the vibe. So with the gifts and stuff, I've just never been able to stop y'all from gifting. I used to tell them people like, "Yo, just stop gifting and shit. Let's just vibe out," and people do it anyway. So where I'm at with it now, I look at it like this. I've always looked at it like, okay, boom, I'm just gonna keep vibing out, and hopefully we can do something with this TikTok thing. I can finally take care of Amber. I could take care of my family, and I could live my life, and I can go state to state. So that's always been the goal for me. So I don't. So all I can say is, if you're trying to be a content creator or whatever the case, don't be looking at the money, because you'll fail. Because then you'll just be all about the money. If you ever really pay attention to all the other content creators, whether you like their videos or not, when they're on the live, they're kind of dry. And also when they're on the live, they're not having fun. They're not having fun when you're not gifting. If you ever notice, if you really pay attention, if you really take out the whole, "Oh my God, I love this creator so much," and just really watch them, you'll see like the underlining of where they really feel. And they're not really in it with y'all. Because if you're not gifting, then they don't even want to talk with you. They look all mad and mopey. So I, from day one, have been just all about the vibe, because that's how I've been able to survive with y'all. So that's why I'm so grateful for y'all. And we're here now with it. Yanisha. Yeah, good looking out. Yanisha. Miss Cruz. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna do this for you. Yeah, so I just blocked that person because I was being serious. I don't know how that person just comes into that like that, but like, yeah, I just had to block that person. But I rarely block people, but that one to me deserve it. I don't want that type of low vibration energy in here. And I'm okay with like shooting the shit. I'm definitely okay with shooting the shit, but like, you guys ask me a deep question and I answer it, and then he gotta come here on some dummy shit. Yeah, you could keep your low vibration somewhere else. Yo, Jasmine, how you doing, Jasmine? Thank you, America. Well, Alex, now you know. Now you know, man. Yeah, WPL. Yo, WPL is like partly responsible for all of this, for where we are now. That's how I've been able to like charge my phones and do all of the magic, all of the edits and all that type of stuff. Yo, Just imagine when like, I always tell guys like, yo, find your vibe first, okay? Like, money is cool. Money is cool. Some guys think that they're the shit because of money. Like, not really. Not really. Like, if you really watch them, not really. They're just more of a come up. I'm saying, you ladies know what I'm talking about. They're more of a come up more than anything. Those guys that lead with money. But we got the motherfucking vibe, and when we finally get to the money, it's gonna be like, I don't know. It might be a movie with it. Like, we might vibe the fuck out to every city in Massachusetts, but we're always gonna like. My goal is to drive. Oh, thank you, America. My goal is to drive, like movie stars and stuff like that to Worcester. You know what I'm saying, like, all these people, they go to all these other states and they pour their money in other states. Like, I don't know what you guys do. Some of y'all in here can be like a nail technician or whatever, or like somebody that does hair, somebody that does cars. I don't know. You guys could be someone that does acting or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? So if we could drive them to the city, then that's more exposure for y'all. You know, because one of those people could step into your establishment or find you and think that you're the next thing, or meet you in passing and love your vibe, and then wanna support you and show you the way. That's what happens to some of these people that live out in Cali and New York. You know, some of these people, they just randomly get discovered, all because they're already driving a lot of celebrities and shit to their area. So Worcester, Massachusetts, we could do the same thing. It's just we gotta give them a reason. We gotta give them a reason to come out here. So if we keep this energy up, like I said, we already had people from Boston come over to check out the vibe. We had people from Philly, like I think 4 days ago. I should do the edit on that so y'all can see, to check out the vibe. So we're gonna see. And then my main goal, I'm gonna talk about it tonight. I'm gonna talk about it again tonight. But my main goal, like I had some people, and I'm gonna mention it again tonight. I have to. But I had some people come up to me talking about, we're gonna have Jordan Lucas meet you or something like that. I'm gonna talk to Jordan Lucas' mom to meet you, right? Now, all that is cool. All that is cool, you know? But I'm gonna still support Jordan Lucas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support him. But for Worcester, what I would really want is a motherfucking follow on this TikTok. So if we get a motherfucking follow from Jordan Lucas, like a legit follow, not a, okay, I followed you and then I'm gonna just follow you for like 2 weeks and then unfollow you. If we got a follow from Jordan Lucas, then that just means that's a big win for the city. All right. Last night we did like 250K likes, and we vibed out all the way. And like, if we just keep that same energy going, we're gonna do like a lot of great things. So yeah, if we got a follow from Jordan Lucas, that would be monumental for the whole city of Worcester. That would be a big win. And then we can like figure out, you know, we could do our part and make sure we support him when his album comes out. I think his album comes out like July 18th. And let me tell you the importance of it, okay? It doesn't matter if you like his music or not. The importance of it is that he is in the forefront, okay? Like, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not telling y'all, hey, let's support everybody in Worcester, okay? I didn't get supported right away. How it works is, you know, when you're on the come up, you got to get hated on first, okay? When you're on the come up, you got to get hated on so that you could be better and be better at doing what you're doing. And then when you finally get there and everybody notice you, then that's when the city needs to support it. That's when the city needs to really support it, because that person had stood 10 toes down and continued and continued and continued and didn't quit and finally got us to notice. That's when we need to really come out and support that person. So Jordan Lucas, he's in the forefront. So we gotta support anybody in Worcester, Massachusetts who's at the forefront, because when they win and they get talked about, they're always gonna talk about the city that person came from. And when they talk about the city that person came from, then that means they're gonna drive traffic to the city. See, I need y'all to understand the game. You guys, I'm trying to prepare Worcester, Massachusetts for greatness. You know what I'm saying? You guys need to understand how the game goes. That's how the algorithm comes here. That's how superstars come here. Y'all need to start acting like you know and start like really, really locking in. All right? So when this album comes out, July 18th, if you have Apple, if you have whatever is coming out on, just fucking download it. I don't care if you listen to it. Fucking download it so that they could talk about him and they could say that, oh, Jordan Lucas had a good first week album sales. Okay? Everybody in Worcester, Massachusetts needs to support that shit. So that when they tell them, oh, you had a good album sales release, blah, 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 then they're talking about Massachusetts again. They're talking about Worcester, Massachusetts again. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start thinking like that, man. But again, if he gives us a follow, that'll be huge. Oh my God. Okay, explain it. Explain to me. Yo, explain to me. Who what? Yo, 369. Who you talking about? Hold on, I'm about to get to everybody. I want to know what's going on, because when I go on my rants, I don't pay attention to the comments. So like, what's going on? Baldy ball. Hey, let's talk about it. Hey, answer the call, bro. I just sent you an invite. Answer the call. And let me tell you something, chat. This is what I need you guys to understand. In the comment section, I don't want no back and forth in the comment section. Like, come on. All right? There should be no back and forth in the comment section. If Mr. Baldy said what he said, then he said what he said. He's entitled to his opinion. All right? How I got here is because I had to keep the comment section not fighting each other. When you guys fight each other, it just hurts me at the end. Yo, Air Masters here. Let's go, Jason. Let's go, Jason. Let's get it. King Kenya. Every time you tell me something, you just end up on the board right here. All right, King Kenya? I don't seem to follow orders. So for me, King Kenya, listen. If I want to request somebody, it's because there's a reason why I want to request somebody. All right? You're going to learn in life, people aren't going to do what you say. And I mean this, and this is to really help you out too. Like, even with me, when I used to be like, yo, people, come to my page, or, hey, people, come talk to me. It just doesn't work like that. Give a person a reason to want to talk to you. Don't just tell a person to talk to you, because you'll never, nobody will ever do it. It's just how people are. All right, King Kenya? There's nothing, there's all these people talking in the chat, King Kenya. I haven't really seen any comments from you. So why would I want to talk with someone who's not even engaging in the comments? I'm saying? You gotta add something to the comment section. That's how you actually help me. I haven't even really seen any comments from you except let me join your chat. Of course I'm not gonna let you join if you're not commenting. I'm saying that's a difference. You gotta make me want to talk to you by saying something engaging. Sneak attack. What did you ask? What did you ask, sneak attack? You said you're feeling ignored? Are we going out or something? Bitter cup. Don't feel so bitter. What's going on with you? You know there's like these comments coming through like crazy. Bitter cup. Let me tell you something, bitter cup. You just fucked around and found out. So, you was better off me not answering you. You was literally better off me not answering you, but you just fucked around and found out, bitter cup. So listen, I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. Nobody should be asking a man questions about his wife. You know what I'm saying? That should be my business. So bitter cup, I don't know if you got some rendezvous going on with my wife, but you're gonna have to call it off because you're here now. How you doing, Gummy? Yes, I have wings. Yes, I have wings, see? I got wings, okay? King Kenya, your name is nowhere, okay? Your name is absolutely nowhere because you gotta do better than that, man. You just got here, Brody. You a small fish in the pond. You see these people? These people right here? This is the worst of the worst, King Kenya. You gotta do better than that. Yo, sneak attack T, I'm gonna put you right here, okay? You're gonna learn the errors of your ways, okay? Sneak attack. Sneak attack. All right? You need to get it together, sneak attack, okay? Now you're part of the worst of the worst, okay? These people here, they will eat you alive, okay? They don't want to hear no come on, this that. You better get it together. You better man the fuck up, sneak attack. Yeah, Nate, we at the library. Bitter cup. Stop being so bitter, okay? You're only doing a day. You're not in the life hole, okay? Only my lifers get the red. Where's my answer? Nami, your answer is right here. I got your answer. Nami. Take a look. Here's your answer. Just like that, you just received a 1-year sentence. All right, hopefully you learned the errors of your ways. Can I pay for Amber's BBL? Listen, no, that's my problem. Okay, I'm taking care of it. You don't need to be worried about my wife. Okay, Nami. Yo, Michael, are you my wife, Michael? Huh, Michael? Did you put a ring on it, Michael? Over here crying, talking to me like you my wife or something. Huh, Michael? Michael, would you like to role play? Okay. Hey, honey. Hey, honey, how you doing? I'm so sorry for ignoring you, honey. Okay? I meant to tell you. I meant to tell you about my day. And I meant to tell you about this news that I heard. Okay? You want to hear the news? Oh, okay. The news is that Michael have just made the worst list. Crash out. What's up, man? Yo, Michael, don't cry about it now, Michael. Don't cry about it now, Michael, okay? You better man up, okay? Wipe your tears before you get life. All right? You do the crime, you do the time. Exactly. Michael set himself up, talking to me like he's my wife or something. Bitter cup. No, I may not. Okay. Everybody here, they don't get what they want. You know what I'm saying? People here get what they want. Okay. If Mr. Nathan would like a heart around his name, Mr. Nathan can get a heart around his name. But you have made the worst list. Okay. Let me tell you what you get. Where you at? Bitter cup. This is what you get. Okay. Hold on. All right, take a look. This is what you get, okay? Hold on. You get an eggplant, okay? You get an eggplant for your name, okay? I despise eggplant. It's the worst. It's the worst thing on earth. Natalie, what did you do to deserve a heart? Yo, Michael, you was talking to me like you my wife. That's what you did. That's what you did wrong. Okay? Don't talk to a man who's on his period like you're my wife. Yo, Michael, you see me at Kelly Square, you might get a pad, okay? Hey, yo, Crash Out Boy, what's up? Oh, for real, Bitter Cup? You better tread lightly, Bitter Cup. You like, don't get too comfortable, Bitter Cup. You acting like you getting comfortable there. I gave you a day, all right? Don't make me give you life, please. You're reckless. Take this walk with me, bro. I would like to know what's so funny. I'm reckless. What's so funny? Because I don't hear anybody laughing. So obviously, you seem to know what's so funny. Yes, Bitter Cup, but you don't get any, okay? You only get eggplants since you love it so much. Yo, Michael, wait a minute. Reckless, you have about you ain't funny, then never mind. Yo, Reckless. You're not so reckless after all. You are not so reckless after all. I thought you was gonna fuck around and find out. You almost was about to get the life sentence, Reckless, but instead, you changed the errors of your ways. And because of that, you are now. Where you at, Reckless? I love your answer so much. I really do. Like, yo, you are the first person. You're the first person ever. Damn, this many comments came through before I could fucking... Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find Reckless comment. God damn. Reckless, hold on. Here it is. You guys see? You see Reckless answer? You ain't funny then? Never mind? Because of that, Reckless, you have just made my good citizens list. I'm proud of you, Reckless, because that was a quick recovery. That was a real quick recovery because you was about to fuck around and find out that you was gonna get the max sentence. Now, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not expecting nobody to not mess up. You know what I'm saying? But I am expecting people to learn the errors of their ways. So Reckless almost did by laughing, and I didn't know what was so funny, but he cleaned it up. And now he's made himself, he's earned himself on that good citizens list. You all can learn from Reckless, okay? You can learn how not to be reckless. Yo, thank you for the follow. Michael. Michael. You're gonna have to take this walk with me, Michael. All right, Michael, take this walk with me. I would like to know what's so funny. Yo, Michael, I'm waiting because by the time I get to my spot, you gonna fuck around and find out. What's so funny, Michael? Michael, I didn't like your answer. Reckless is wildin'. I didn't like your answer, okay? You try to implicate Reckless into your bullshit. Reckless, he's already safe. Reckless is safe. But you, my friend, for trying to implicate Reckless was a reckless move. Mr. Michael, you're getting max. You're getting the all caps. You just fucked around and found out that you're on the worst list. Yeah, so, Michael, you're gonna have the rest of your life to think about the errors of your ways. Hopefully, when you get to heaven, you could be a better person. But if you can't, you know, God could always send you back with me and you can serve another life sentence. We'll see what happens. Yeah, for real. It is a busy day for them. Janita, take this walk with me. So after I just talked to Michael, you gotta follow it up by laughing. All right. By the time I get around, before I get to my board, you gotta explain to me what's so funny. I need to know what's so funny. Like, I'm not playing. I'm almost there. All right. So Janet, since you couldn't answer the question, right? I'm gonna need you to come here. Janet, where are you hiding? Why are you trying to hide now? You did the crime. You gotta do the time. All right? You get the max sentence. You're not part of the worst list. I'm like, for real. I'm ashamed of you guys, man. I'm really ashamed of you guys. Like, this is very shameful right here. This right here is embarrassing. Yes, Adam, it is that time of the month, okay? It's been that time of the month for like 90 days now. I don't know what's the matter with you guys. I'm just gonna walk away from you guys right now because you guys are doing the most. So, look, the worst of the worst, you guys got recess, okay? I'm gonna let you guys play outside, okay? But when I come back, recess is done and everybody's gonna have to go back to their cell, okay? Go ahead and play. All right? This is when everybody gets like a little free pass to say whatever they want to say. All right? This is your recess. I'm gonna go around, and by the time I come around, recess is over.
Oh, this your junk. Oh, this your junk. Any trash can that should be dumped. All that your junk in the trash can that should be dumped.
Hey, chat.
Give me that. Let me
We got a no vibe killer here, so I want you guys to see him. Remember his face. All right? Remember his face, y'all.
remember
I'm
my
gonna go off because I gotta handle the vibe killer right now.
Remember, you tell him you see this gun in my wrist too. Look at this. Take a picture of it.
Hold on.
space. Remember, stunt.